piss her off. But it's okay if you have a twinkle in your eye. You know, cause
boy, I would die to see that twinkle.
it's all about the twinkle. What is it?
What should be the most balanced, beautiful, God intended dynamic between a man and a woman when it comes to, like, you know, romantic relationships?
Dynamic. I'd say the first thing is God will throw in exceptions, so you can't just have like one piece of advice for every person. But there's usually generalities, I'd say generally speaking, it's a father-daughter dynamic. You know, so like he's your father, you know.
I'm not even showing the face.
Right? Do you guys feel like, how's your dynamic? Is it more like equals, or do you feel like you kind of look up to him as like a superhero, and like he's like, daddy's home, daddy, or is it more like, Allah, take out the trash, you forgot. Or is it like you have moments where you feel like you're his mom sometimes?
I think it's a balance of both.
Balance of both?
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel like ideally it should be always like father-daughter. I don't think you ever really want like a mother dynamic, other than like maybe like if you're gonna bring food for him, or like do the laundry, you know, cook and clean, all that like stuff you get excited about. Mm-hmm. And also, I wonder, do you guys ever feel like brother or sister dynamic? Like older brother, younger sister?
Because I had talked about that.
Yeah. Like, what do you guys think?
Us being siblings?
Yeah.
No.
No, not sibling vibe?
I mean, I don't have a brother to compare it to.
Like, does he like to annoy you and shit sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's some of that. Because I feel like sometimes, like, with a girl, it's either, like, older brother, younger sister, or, like, father and daughter. I think more serious relationship and, like, more, like, lover, like, whatever, is going to be father-daughter. And then, like, maybe just, like, your hoes or whatever, you know, you're, like, the big bro type shit. Oh, you, like, look at it like this. This is why women call their man daddy. You know, it's not a coincidence. And it's not a coincidence why we call them our baby, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you gotta catch
or like say good girl and shit.
Good girl, you know, like type shit. Like, and that's why you gotta catch yourself. Don't ever let your woman call you baby. You're not a baby.
Oh shit, bro. Game is game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always catch, because they're so used to.
What about babe?
Nah, that's
not even babe.
That's the same thing. That's like dad and daddy, baby and babe.
So only let her call you like Poppy or Daddy?
Or Baba.
Nah, Baba, that would kill my stack. Nah, that wouldn't kill me. That would kill my boner.
No, I think I like a good Baba. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. Maybe I'm just not like
maybe
in tune with that culture. Like, to me, it's just like.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I am Middle Eastern, so maybe it has a little more oomph with me. But and you know, maybe if it's, because it can be kind of weird, especially in the beginning. Like, you can just I like hearing my name, you know, like, you know, if you want to take it slower, you just call me my name. Like, no babe, no baby, no sugar twerk, no honey queef, like none of that. Like,
what about boo?
Boo thing. What's the origin?
Nah, not boo thing. Boo thing kind of.
No, but I'm thinking, like, what's the origination of boo?
Huh, that's a good question.
Better get scared, boo.
My boo. That's a good question. I wonder.
So you scare me, boo.
Jarvis, where is boo from? Oh, I'm ahead of my time, you know, but boo, nah, I don't want to hear no boo.
What about bro?
Fam, some girls fam you, like, yo fam, yo
oh
bro.
fuck,
like, oh my, especially in Toronto, like.
Okay, but I know plenty of girls, like, when they get mad and they tell a story, they start calling you bro.
I know, and you have to this. That's why you have to be really conscious of these things.
And then what would you do if she said that and you caught it?
Don't bro me if you don't know me.
You would actually say that?
Yeah, but you know, it doesn't matter what you say as long as you have a twinkle in your eye.
Can you show the twinkle right now? Okay, describe the twinkle, bro. I feel like I know what you're saying, but I have a fear deep in my heart that we're not talking about the same thing. And I just want to make sure we're talking about the same thing.
What the hell do you think I'm talking about? I'm
Bro,
just saying you just have
it's
to.
like that presence, that like how much presence and how like wait, you were talking about twinkle like the joking, like the Joker type of twinkle?
No, it's more
twinkle?
like it's more just like
it's like more, I know that you know.
You just like like she feels like just the
Can you close
absolute
it?
like your groundedness and your presence,
Yeah,
and your
yeah, yeah.
playfulness,
I hear
and
that.
your lovingness, you know, like that.
Yeah,
twinkle.
just it's very spiritual.
Yeah, because I'd say like a lot of times I feel like guys like hard check a woman, you know, especially on a little thing, like they make a big deal if she says bro, it's like, whoa, like listen here, like, you know, if we're gonna be together, you can't be calling me bro, like, you know, like there's no twinkle there, you know what I'm saying? Like you could as long as you address.
Yo, role play that right now. So I'm like,
So
oh my gosh, stop that, bro.
You digging in, you digging in a nigga, you digging in, go ahead.
What? That's
It doesn't matter.
I don't know if that works.
No, listen, like you could listen. You could just say like whatever comes in the moment. Like I'm not feeling the moment with you if I'm being honest. But like,
Yo, can we? Okay, Kathy, would you entertain us and just
no,
say that? Like, cause you're saying bro anyways. You're saying bro.
Yo, bro, stop that.
I think I would just say don't bro me if you don't know me.
Like, yo, I'm gonna take that line because I can't think of another line still.
Like you know, and I feel like. You know, like, I think the message will go through, like, don't bro me if you don't know me. Like, I think, like, she's not going to call me bro again. Like, if, let's say she says it again, just keep saying, don't bro me if you don't know me. And then when she says, like, a right thing, or you could just tell her. But, like, if you don't want to, like, just explain yourself, then just wait until, like, she says, like, your name or, like, daddy or something. And, like, you know, it's, like, you want to reward that behavior, like, you know, however it is, just like maybe when she says it, just go and like don't say anything, just go and give her a kiss on the forehead, you know, like that'll like make her like, oh, okay, like I get it now, you know, like they don't have to understand like that moment too, you know, like but then like, you know, like how sexy is it if like a day later like she realizes what you meant about don't bro me if you don't know me, you know, like keeps a little mystery, keeps it fun, like, you know what I'm saying, like you don't have to just fucking turn everything to a lecture, like, okay, you see the man is the father, that's why you can't call me baby, like you don't have to give him these
oh yeah,
lectures.
definitely don't say that,
you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, that's how I feel about that. What do you think, Kathy?
Valid points.
Valid points. You have any questions?
No, I think I fully understood your point.
I feel like the reason I say Kathy, because I feel like you're more like new era, like modern woman, feminist woman. I'm more like traditional, like you're my property, like, you know what I'm saying?
Take my last name.
Exactly. Yo, when I heard like you wouldn't get the last name, you know what? Oh my god, I got so happy when you said it went like it the woman having the last name was because women were viewed as property. I got like so excited, like, oh my god, I can't wait to like make her have my last name, like you know. But let me tell you something, she is my property, but there's a right and wrong way. The right way is when you can look at her, and I'm not gonna take my glasses off and give you guys my twinkles, but you have to look at her, and you can look at her dead ass and say, you're my property. But the twinkle in your eye is going to communicate that you see the divinity in her, and that you see the divinity in her, she sees the divinity in you. We're all one, kumbaya. And that makes that dynamic, it turns it, you know, consensual. It turns it sexy. You know, like, oh yeah, I am your property, you know, but it's, you know, it's not like...
You see the God in her.
Yeah, you know, it's not like...
But yo,
oh,
so...
like, he owns me, fuck. Like, you know, like, it's... She's now a part of...
Would that work on every woman, or she has to be some sort of spiritually enlightened?
Let me tell you something. I recently... Usually, like, the girls I'm with, like, either don't really... Not too deep. Like, they're just, like, girly girls, or, like... But I finally was with, like, those hardcore feminists. I was with, like, liberal feminist. And, bro, I'm telling you, like, their secret fantasy is to be just, like, a foot on their neck, like, dominated by, like, a guy. Like, I remember, like, she hates Trump, and I would just, like, just piss her off, talk about how I love Trump, like, MAGA, like, you know, I'm not even that crazy about it, but just, you know, just to, like, you know, kind of piss her off. But it's okay if you have a twinkle in your eye, you know, because...
Boy, I would die to see that twinkle.
It's all about the twinkle, you know, because there's a difference of, like, sorry, I was gonna go on a different tangent. I'm not gonna go there.
Go on, actually, we're running out of topic.
But I'll tone it down. You know, like, when your foot is on her neck, you know, metaphorically or physically, yeah, peep the kicks, you know.
Sexually, you know, not physically but sexually speaking.
You know, it's either coming from a place of like pain and I hate women, you know, like you ain't really shit,
or it's just
like,
passion,
or it's like she's in on it, you know, like, this is the game, you know. And, like, now it becomes, like, consensual. Now it becomes sensual. Now, you know, like... And it speaks to, like, something deep within them that
primal instinct.
That primal instinct. But they have a resistance to it because, like...
Social
programming. And a lot of guys, like...
And taboo. Like, it's just the whole taboo around it.
But a lot of guys, like...
they use it the wrong way too, so they change the meaning of it.
Exactly. So, you know, like, I'm reminding them what life is all about. Amen.